What is going on, guys? Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Keith Jizmejian here for a touch point with South Point. And this morning I was reading in First Corinthians and came across a verse that I really liked and wanted to share with you, and hopefully it can bring you some peace as it did me. It's in 1 Corinthians 7, verse 17. Reads like this, and I'm reading it out of the Message. The Message is a little bit of a different version of the scripture. It's a little bit of a paraphrase, so if you're confused why yours doesn't sound exactly like mine, that is why. But I really like the way that it articulates this verse, so I'm gonna read it here. Verse 17. And don't be wishing you were someplace else or with someone else. Where you are right now is God's place for you. Live and obey and love and believe right there. I really like this verse because I think it hits on something that I know I definitely fall victim to, and I'm sure you do as well. Is we got a lot going on, and we like to have things planned and orderly and know what's going on in our life. And I think sometimes we allow ourselves to step into the future and try and make plans and control things that aren't fully in our control. And when we try and control things that we don't have the ability to do, that can cause anxiety and worry and stress. And again, planning for the future is great. You need to do that. But when you're trying to control things that you just can't at that moment, it can cause those things. And so what this verse is saying is, hey, live and obey and love and believe. And I know where you're at. I know exactly where you're at. And so, I think God really wants us, he speaks a lot about it in different verses in the Bible, that he doesn't want us to try and control everything. He wants us to trust him and allow him to step in there, because when we trust him, it allows us to have peace, because we know that through his promises that he has a good plan for us. And this is speaking to that. There's another verse in Matthew 6, verse 34 that says, therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Speaking directly to that anxiety, that future planning that we can't always control, that can lead to disappointment or resentment or, many different things. And so my encouragement is is this: where you are right now is God's place for you. And that may be a really tough place. That may be a really, really great place. But either way, he knows exactly where you're at. And all he's asking you to do is to live and obey and to trust him that he does have a plan. He knows what's going on in your life. And if that being the case, I hope that brings you some peace this week, or even just today, that you would have some peace knowing that, take a deep breath, it's going to work out. It's going to work out one way or the other. I don't know how it's going to work out, what's going on, but it's going to work out, because things do work out in life. And so, again, hope that's encouraging. Hope it was for me. Have a great rest of your day, rest of your week. Love you guys. Bye.